What is up, everyone? Welcome back for another video. Today is Friday, April 4th, 2025, and there is two big drops I was really interested in. First one we're going to talk about is the Palace drop. So this morning I ended up not going for anything online. I didn't even go live, which I was kind of thinking about, but I was kind of tired and I decided to sleep a little bit. I did wake up right before the drop to kind of see what was selling. So some of the big items are the technical staff jacket, the Racey tees, and also the jersey. So pretty much this whole like NASCAR vibe was the theme for this week's release. There is a couple other tees which are still available, but the only thing that did sell out is the race car theme stuff. And I really wanted to grab one of the t-shirts. So my plan was to go to Dover Street Market, and then I ended up going there a little bit late. I feel like Palace drops aren't as hyped, so I was like, maybe I'll go up and see what t-shirts are available, because I personally like a lot of the colorways for this t-shirt design. I didn't know which one to get, so I was like, I'll show up a little bit late and see what's still available. And then I was thinking the jersey's gonna be there, but by the time I get there, all the tees are gone. I did try on the jersey, but this thing fits so big. For reference, I'm 5'7", around like 160, 170. But yeah, this was really big, a lot bigger than even the Supreme hockey jersey that I picked up yesterday. And I thought that was kind of big, but this one was a lot bigger. It's a really loud graphic. If anything, I thought I was gonna like this one more than the Supreme ones, which were really simple. And then if anything, I like the simplicity of the Supreme collab. This one, it looks cool, but like I said, it's really big. Retail I think was 168, so I wasn't gonna force myself to wear it. It did sell out online, and it looks like they had every single size. They had both colorways, but I ended up not picking up anything at Dover Street Market. I was probably just gonna pick up a t-shirt and then just head home. And yeah, all the tees were gone. I showed up a little bit late. Somebody else must have scooped them all up. I know they don't get much stock, so that's probably why. But in my head, I was thinking, I was like, maybe they'll still have one of the colorways in a size large. So that's my fault. I decided to go last minute and see what they still had, but I still wanted that tee. So I decided to go to the main Palace store because I know they're gonna have tons of stock. So that's what I did. I showed up and they had everything available, still all the jerseys. If anything, they still had the jackets, even the blue one that sold out pretty quick. I took a look at it. I even tried it on. I ended up grabbing a size medium to try on. It fit a little bit smaller than expected. So for me being like 5'7", around like 160, 170, a medium fit perfect. It looked really good, but I just could not drop $400. So it was like $368. With tax, it would have been like $410. So I decided not to grab it. I was almost gonna get it. I really just spent a lot of money, so I can't be getting it, especially if there's no resale. I'm like, sometimes you can grab something that expensive and then you could sell it back, make some of your money back. But this one here, I'm like, it's still available. I don't really see that many sales online, so I had to pass on it, but they did have all the t-shirts. They were out of a couple sizes, and I ended up getting, in my opinion, the three best colorways. I got the black one. This one has like a white and red graphic. I also got the blue one, which I do try on in a second, and also the green one. I originally was gonna get one of these t-shirts, but I'm like, I thought they looked really good in hand. So I'm like, screw it, I'll get all of them. The green one has a nice pop of yellow with the green, but in my opinion, the best one is the navy one, which I do try on here. This is a size large. Once again, I'm 5'7". I think they'll shrink. I don't remember if my last like Palace t-shirt shrunk. I'm not a big fan of how long the t-shirts are, but I'm currently obsessed with like cropping shirts, so I might crop it because I really do like it. I love how Palace plays around with these logos. In the front, it says Peace Style, Palisonic, hell no. I love how fun it is. In the back, we do have a big Palace racing team, and we do have that big ass race car. Yeah, I thought this was like a super fun shirt. I know I said in the past, I'm kind of holding back from grabbing tees, but if there's a graphic that I really do like, I will grab it. This one, I just ended up getting three colorways because I couldn't decide. I was there, I'm like, you know what, can I grab all three? If anything, I try to get the white one. They did tell me the red one was gone in most sizes, but if anything, the red one was the one I didn't like. And then retail is kind of expensive, so I might just end up keeping one and then selling the other. but I could possibly keep one other one. I just couldn't decide because I like all three colorways. Once again, the navy with the pop of pink was my favorite one. I wish I could have grabbed that staff jacket, but Palace jackets are just so expensive, so I couldn't really do it. It fit nice, it was nice and warm. I wish it was reversible. If it was reversible, then maybe I would have done it, but since it's not, because like the inside graphic, that's pretty much it for that. I know Palace content doesn't do that great, but there's a few pieces that I tend to really like. But next up, we do have Stussy. Stussy did have a few things dropped today. A lot of it I didn't really care about, but the one thing I wanted was these silver pendants. They ended up doing every single letter, and then I didn't know if they were gonna have it in store, but I'm like, screw it, let's see if they have it. And then I ended up grabbing one. Take a look here. This is the box on the inside. Comes with a little baggie. It even says Stussy on there. I decided to go with the letter X. I'm straight edge, so I love having X as a symbol. They had every other letter available. If anything, I think they're all still available online. They were also selling the chain, but I did not want to drop $220 on that. I just wanted a little pendant, and I've kind of been looking for like a fun little pendant to go with the necklace that I wear. They had a few other cool pieces, but nothing that I really wanted. They did drop a few new jerseys, but when I saw it in hand, I just really wasn't a fan of the material. It's really thin and see-through. It almost feels very plasticky, so you definitely have to wear something underneath. They also had the tan jersey that I wanted from last time, but when I saw it in hand, I'm like, I really don't know if I want to spend like $120 on these. If I go to a Stussy sale and they have them available, then I might pick it up, but dropping $120 on this, I kind of decided to pass. Like if you thought the Supreme jerseys were pretty thin, this one is like crazy thin. You're really just wearing it for the style. I do like the way it looks, but dropping $120, I was like, you know what? I'm really gonna pass on it. They had a double layer waffle zip up hoodie that I thought looked pretty cool. The heavy jersey sport tee was cool, but I decided not to grab it. And that's pretty much it for the video. Let me know what you think about these pickups. Are you a fan? Are you not? Please leave in the comments below. If you do enjoy watching these videos, hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.